Okay, so we're coming up on this room where there's a monster staring at the wall, but there's like a wall safe or some bullshit that you need to get into, and the monster's basically camping it.
Oh, do I have to do this damn puzzle?
Yes,
it's a legitimate tactic.
Oh, there we go.
And, well, the point is that the point is I couldn't figure out how to get to it. Like, I'm like, okay, I'll lure her away with sound, and I jump up and down, and she doesn't move. Okay, I'll throw an object.
This has something to do with it, but no.
She doesn't react. Eventually, after doing everything else, I begin pelting the shit out of her with random stuff in the room, and she still doesn't react. And
I just imagine you like you're like, okay, how am I gonna get her attention? And you're like, all right, so you get like maracas, and you're like fiesta time. It's a party over here, and she's just not paying attention. You're like, ah. You try like all these just different tactics, karaoke machines, everything. Nothing works.
There she is.
My favorite part of the Dishonored season is still just like whenever Josh would throw a bottle at somebody's head and they don't react, and you get to imagine that they're just like putting up with this very actively, like they're counting to 10 in their head.
Yeah.
You did not just throw a fucking bottle at
this monster here actually super pissed me off. All right, so let me demonstrate how bullshit this is, because I thought I had a great idea.
Well, this is the one I was just talking about.
I'm gonna piss it off.
Is that Card Gauge Industries?
I'm gonna try to piss it off by throwing stuff at it.
Yeah, this is what I was
Simon
just saying.
Simon is apparently really weak-limbed. To get it to chase me, okay? Now it's chasing me.
Oh, it chases you. It wouldn't chase me no matter what I did.
And we're gonna run out here, and I thought, I got a brilliant idea. I'm gonna get it to follow me all the way out here. And, did I seriously lose it? Fucking, god damn it.
This guy is the worst at tag. I have never seen anyone so bad at tag.
Hey! Oh, now you're even worse. Come on!
I feel like they're
Follow
cheating
me,
super
damn
hard
you.
by having all these visual effects. It's really cheap and lazy to make you feel more scared by making your screen give you less useful information.
Check this shit out. She won't. Yeah, there she is. Yeah. Come out here. Oh no, wait, what? No, come back out here. Come on. Oh, she is actually coming out here. I couldn't get her to follow me out the door last time.
Josh.
She would just keep standing at the edge.
Up.
Okay.
You
cool.
fucked
So
up.
she did that.
But, okay, but I couldn't even get her to move. She just stood there and stared at the thing I needed. And eventually I just gave up, walked over to it, she killed me, and then I got back up and just got it and walked out. And I was like, you know what? Screw this bullshit. Oh, and now she's back, still camping the thing. Like, I can't believe they didn't patch this obviously broken. I still don't know what you're supposed to do.
I don't know either. I don't remember how I did it. I don't remember what I did, to be honest.
Great. This will be fun.
I'm just gonna... I just have to pull it out of the slot. I'm just gonna run over there and try to get it.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Oh, no!
Got it. Time to go.
Oh, that's so funny. That is so freaking funny.
Bye.
Can you imagine monsters like... I'll finally get this guy. I'm gonna guard this, and he'll never... Wait, what? Oh my god, come back here!
Are we going? Are we? I didn't know. You didn't say it was time to go.
I need more WoW juice, you guys. This is not
Give me some of that WoW juice.
Oh, there's one!
Robots are terrible at flag football. That's my takeaway.
I want some slow jazz to play while you're doing this.
No, you do not.
You know what the thing puts me in mind of that isn't filthy and horrible? It reminds me of those things you get at the gift shops of museums. They're like the little bag full of, I don't know, liquid of some kind that's like really slippery.
That's still gross. That's still gross.
It is gross. And when you're a kid, you don't know why it's gross. When you're an adult, you still don't know why it's gross.
Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment.
I like how you didn't even move this guy's body when you're checking his laptop. Like, you didn't even. You could have just taken the laptop, but no.
Let me get in here.
Actually,
I wonder if this was the only British lady left alive after the impact event.
are you
She's the
actually
only one we
sitting on
found.
this corpse's lap, or are you
I mean,
just sort of
maybe.
propped up on it?
I mean,
Like
I'm
using it as a
a
body
with a
pillow.
robot attached to it, so
Staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress. And it seems to be
getting back to the like
I could use some advice.
thought experiment, like, can humanity survive down here? Food might be a problem, I'll admit. I don't think it's as big a problem as this game necessarily portrays it as. On the other hand, I think that people are right that, like, if all surface life died, most of the below surface life would also die, but whatever. Let's assume that you can get food. I think the real issue is just like mechanical failure.
Yeah, entropy. What do you do when something breaks? Oh, well, we'll just send out for them to send us a replacement
Best
part
Buy.
in the mail that still works.
That was really convenient for her to die during that recording.
Well, yeah, that was nice. So
That is a video game
that
trope,
was-
Red Scar.
that was
That's just
exposition
that's
about
how it goes.
Johann Ross was found dead in the climber and taken to apparently put into the isolation cell there in the middle of the fucking, you know, the whole fucking place, just so you can see like your comrade's dead body. You know, it's great for morale and whatnot.
I hope every day they had
And
him in
then
a
her
new
head blew up.
pose.
Then one day they're like, they go to get him in the new pose, and he's already in a new pose, and they're like, oh shit.
Congratulations, we played ourselves.
Oh, hang on a minute. This guy was over here.
Yeah, he was.
Oh no, you're about
got
to get
moved.
spooked. You're about to get spooked real hard.
Verwolf actually told me about this. I didn't really believe her at the time. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe like she wasn't paying
Maybe
much
it was-
attention to where people were initially and like misremembered or something. But no, that guy was totally over there. You can go and check the start of the last episode where we got in here. So I guess zombies, ghosts leave this place.
Why though? Like, you're just a ghost and you're like, I'm going to move the corpse from this location to a couple feet away. That will be scary. That is the scariest thing I can think
Johann
of.
Ross is just annoying us.
I actually really liked this puzzle. It felt, again, they're really good at making puzzles that feel plausible. I mean, it's not really like solving a technical problem, but it's close enough. It feels like the sort of bullshit you have to put up with when you're trying to put something together, or you're trying to build a computer and, oh, this doesn't fit, or I have to plug this into here, or these things need to fit together and I need an adapter. It's that sort of dumb bullshit turned into a video game puzzle. And I think
And
this
they're
team is
different.
actually
They're
good
different
at that.
puzzles too.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
is-
it's not just like,
yeah.
it's not like, can you imagine how stupid it would be if somebody was just like, they took Pipe Dream and made every puzzle in the game that?
That's a callback.
That would never happen. That would never
Yeah.
happen.
Maybe in an indie game, but I mean, not like in a AAA game.
Yeah, never.
I could actually think of one game where you need to solve pipe dream puzzles like all the time to advance. What's it called? Pipe Dream?
And I'm also thinking in terms of like, could humanity survive?
What's the male-female
we might be
ratio under
talking-
here? That's an important question when you're talking about a
It
population
seems
this low.
pretty
What about when you run out of paper? Like, what if you know, like, does anyone here ever worked in an office before? Because you run out of paper, and then you gotta go buy more paper. But if you're underneath water, you can't just go buy more paper.
Yeah.
That's actually
True.
a really good
This
point.
person
There's
was
no more
And who's this
staples.
asshole that's wasting all the paper on these shit-ass doodles?
Yeah, and the sticky notes. Oh my god, the sticky notes. Those things are fucking precious if you can't buy new
The thing
ones.
to me,
Yes.
though, is how long would you actually have to stay underwater?
Yeah, I don't know how long would it
Like-
take the surface to recover. It depends.
Well,
like,
supposedly
on
it
stuff-
wiped out
Yeah.
all surface life, or virtually all
After
surface
a
life.
mere
So that's a
few
big event.
After a mere few years, you can have your triumphant team of 100 people return to the surface and begin proudly working in the paper mills.
Wouldn't the atmosphere? Wouldn't the atmosphere be like fucked too? Like if a comet
Yeah, that's
hit
the thing I'm
Earth?
thinking about is
Like
the
if they, when
atmosphere
they
must
say
be toxic.
Go subcritical.
when they say all surface life was wiped out, I assumed, they're talking mammalians, like all higher life forms. If we're talking about an event that actually killed the cockroaches and all the
Well,
fungus,
it wiped
then
out
the Earth
like
is
all
dead.
plant life. Yeah. Well, no, not
Then-
necessarily. I mean, the Earth
But I
has
mean,
had
the Earth
a
is
long
starting
period of time
over.
when there was life.
You're gonna be under
yeah,
here for
yeah.
a
You're talking about
billion
millions
years.
of years rather than yeah,
Like, nothing's
or at
gonna
least
wipe out tardigrades.
hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're just talking about everything that killed a lot of the complex life, like, there's lots of seeds still hidden in the soil. You throw some seeds on the ground and they'll sprout up after a few years. That kind of thing happens. So if they're talking about, well, yeah, it killed everything now, but, quite a few things will survive and the cockroaches will make it and the mice will make it or whatever, then yeah, the planet should be habitable in a generation or so. Couple of them.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about like if you had a sufficient quantity of like plant seeds and whatever, and you could like maybe set up an observation post on the surface, not like a full colony,
Yeah.
but started out as like just a little habitat that's got like air scrubbers or whatever, so the air isn't totally toxic. Oh.
And this, my assumption here is based on the assumption that like the seed vaults will have survived.
Oh, by the way, we're
because
about to be
that's-
running from a monster
Right.
again.
If that comet wiped out the seed vault, then the Earth is just gone. I'm sorry, it's over.
Hey, Catherine, it'd be
The
great
seed
if you
vault
could
is a real
close the
thing,
doors,
too.
but not before I get in. Great.
Yes, the
Monsters,
seed vault will still
Catherine.
be around. There'll be some fungus, tardigrades. South of the border will still exist and probably at commensurable quality.
Yeah.
Are you talking about south of the border,
Although-
South Carolina?
Although
Yes,
raising
I'm
crops,
I'm
will,
talking about the world's biggest disappointment. Yes, John.
raising
Yeah,
crops
okay,
will be
I've been there.
significantly more difficult without any bees.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pain.
You
in
gotta
the
go
ass.
in there and pollen them yourself.
Yep.
Gotta
But
rub your
like if you
fingers
could
on
create
it
an
and rub it on
observation
another one.
post on the surface and like just plant moss or whatever, like wait long enough for the situation on the Earth, like right now everything's on fire, right, on the surface. So
Guess.
Don't worry, it'll work.
Then actually,
you wait-
all that wonderful burn stuff would be really fertile for any seeds that did live through it. Like stuff might
Right, exactly.
really flourish.
All right, try activating.
Okay, we shouldn't
wait
be
long
talking
enough
through this.
to. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is an important moment. Is you're putting together your new body.
Yay.
See? Good as new, buddy. Put the head right back on there.
Did that not look like the most shitty hack ever? I loved that.
Yeah.
Jam it all together and smear. I mean, it
I
just
was like,
looked
this is never gonna work.
It looked like redneck science. It was just so hacked together. The only way it could have been worse is if you put like the head on with duct tape.
Need to launch the arm.
This is the sort
really
of thing
do.
they would
Change
gloss
body.
over in an adventure game puzzle in the 90s,
Not gonna stand in
and
the
they
way.
just showed it to you in full high
like
definition
before.
3D
Close my
here in
eyes.
2015, 2016.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up.
This is some underwater post-apocalyptic Jew god, and I don't know
Alright,
if I
here we
would
go.
trust it.
We need to
Yeah,
loop back
and
to
I
the
knew
my
what was about to
immortal
happen
soul.
here.
Cortex chip. Run
I
to
knew
the
it was about
Oh,
to
yeah.
happen
Into the
here,
new chip, and make
which
sure
is that
it's
you
safe.
get copied into a new body and you leave a copy
You
behind.
don't really need to understand.
And
Just make
this
the
is
plan out.
another reason I was just so disconnected with Simon, was because I was like, a copy of myself. Awesome!
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh!
saw everything that was
BFFs
coming.
Forever.
Sorry about it.
Are you kidding? I can't wait. Can you imagine the shit we could accomplish together? And he's like, oh, I better turn this thing off because it's me and that's spooky. And I'm like, Simon, you dumbass.
Would they be right though? The camera's still
Although having a
souls,
copy of
not so
Simon,
much
actually,
stealing soul
if I had-
as copying a
If I had a
soul.
copy of Simon around, I might euthanize it.
Ouch. If I had the original Simon around, I'd be like, oh man, I need to get rid of this copy of Simon. There can only be one. He's like, actually, I'm the only. I'm like, shh.
While you put him in a headlock, you're like, shh, 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 shh.
You were copied. Sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on.
He looks like a little
Lord
Jawa.
Malik was most
He is
displeased.
kind of a
What
Jawa.
did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind.
God damn you, Cap! What?
Damn it.
Simon?
Sorry, it
I was thought you was killing one Simon. This machine that did my
How did
soul
you expect me to react
transport
to this shit?
Toronto.
You're fucking disgusting.
In fairness to Catherine,
He'll sleep for a while.
she
if you
probably
Don't
could have
tweet.
explicitly
Wake up in this
stated
fucking
this at
nightmare
some
again,
point to
all
Mr. I'm slow
What do you
and
want
don't
me to do
get
with him?
this.
Yeah.
Make friends?
If I was Captain, I think I would explain as little as possible to this guy.
Yeah.
That's true. He's that kind of guy too.
What if he
This
no,
is
no,
a-
yeah,
like, this
that's
was
not
a-
Simon.
This
That's your
one
evil twin
moment was
brother,
the part
Simon.
where Simon kind of broke for I think everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Is like most of us saw this coming, and we're not like yeah, okay. By the way, this is going to create a new Simon, not transfer you.
Just, I mean, what would really bum me out is I have to go somewhere and the clone can't, and I would want to team up with it so we could solve shit together. And of course, you can't do that because it can't.
Does
follow
draining
you
this
into the
guy's
abyss.
battery actually kill him? I wonder.
Yeah, doesn't it say that he'll wake up at some point? I missed that just now.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, yeah.
will.
She like
And-
put him out for a couple days. This is the other thing. Like, I didn't want to kill him. I wanted to write him a fucking note.
Exactly,
Yeah,
me
or
too.
so
I
he
just
just
wanted
wanted
to
to
let him
wake up,
know.
maybe.
We went on ahead. Sorry about that. Catherine's kind of a dick when it comes
Hey,
to
just want to
explaining
let you
these
know,
things.
I'm gonna take care of everything. You did a really great job. You're awesome. Can I do anything for you? Back massage. Did you
to
ever get that
come
dick
out.
switch working?
Yeah.
Here, let's
Like,
spend a
that
few
was-
He's
hours
gonna
and
wake
see if
up
we can
here in
make,
like 3 days and have no idea what the fuck happened. And also, he's locked in here with a fucking monster.
Right.
Let's spend a couple of days to see if we can get Doom working on this console over here, just so you got something to do for the next rest of your life before the battery drains.
No, that'd be dangerous. Well, I'd get Doom working, and then we'd just start playing, and that would be it for the rest of eternity. Is these two robots that are exact copies of each other, so they're evenly matched, playing Doom forever.
I could think of worse hells, heavens. I'm not sure. What would that qualify as?
I don't know, man.
Afterlives?
Purgatory.
It doesn't seem to be anything.
Especially if you make if we have the map editing tools, so we can just make our own levels.
You just gradually
Seamus, you're
start
delighted by this.
I know.
You just gradually start making the entire world in Doom, and then you put it in the Ark, and people are like, "What the fuck is this?"
There wasn't enough room to store everything, so I had to delete a few people. But I think it's worth it.
You
I
launch
actually
a
was
second
reading
Ark,
a-
which is just like everybody's consciousness uploaded into like shitty Doom avatars in Doom.
Like Doom
I actually was
1
reading
2D
in a
sprites.
website article just today that the average website is now the same size as Doom.
Yeah.
Oh, did I need to push a button?
Bigger. The average website is now bigger than Doom.
They're like, I thought it would be more real, and I'm like, oh, give me a second, and then it like updates to Duke Nukem 3D. And just for the rest of their eternal lives, every 15 minutes, they just hear, "You're gonna love my nuts."
So I love this touch that I'm pretty sure Johann Ross is sitting in this seat, and the viewfinder is a little freaking out at it.
What do you mean
Weird.
what do you mean he's sitting in that seat?
Well, that seat's got everything, like it's got the harnesses down. He's just like,
Oh my
"Who the fuck
God,
is Simon
yeah.
staring at me?" Did I need to do something? What happened
Well,
here?
What do you mean, Johann Ross? I mean, there's obviously nobody sitting there. Are you saying he's
Exactly.
Oh.
No, Johann
It's a-
Ross.
it's
Okay, we kind of skipped
ghost.
this. So we kind of skipped the exposition on this, or didn't like focus on it. Johann Ross is that dude that was in that that glass box that I gave the thing to.
Right. Right.
He died back
As you
around
do.
Christmas time. Oh, I had to pull this lever. Right, he died around like Christmas time, whatever, and the WoW resurrected him.
Now he's the ghost
still
of
not get it?
Christmas Never.
To fucking hold it?
You gotta jiggle
Did
it
I
a
miss
little bit.
something?
Those switches on the
Do I
right.
need to...
Do they do
oh,
anything?
I see. Passengers 2. ACR descend. Okay.
See, there's 2 passengers, Seamus. The ghost.
I'm pretty
Do I really
sure
need to
it's
set it to
talking in
1?
terms of weight and not like some metaphysical shit.
It's a ghost.
Like how many people are here really?
Take a seat and we'll be off.
Ghost.
Anyway, he got resurrected by the WoW. He hates the WoW. He was part of that original team that was actually working on the WoW secretly. He's like an AI psychologist, which is not a real profession, but maybe it is in 100 years. And he thinks the WoW needs to be destroyed.
He wouldn't understand. How could he? I couldn't do it.
Simon finally coming to grips with this shit about 10 minutes too late.
Only wish you'd done a better job.
Oh wait, I'm a magnificent
Basically flipped a coin,
dumbass.
and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron.
And then they go with the coin flip analogy, which I've never been terribly...
No,
Accurate.
because
Wakes up in the
both
right
sides
place,
of the
which
coin come up.
Not that you would know.
There is somebody else that.
Still claim to be the right side.
Oh, it's a bad
Well,
analogy.
from a purely
This is awful. We
deterministic
did an awful
standpoint, there's no
fucking
such
thing.
thing as a coin flip. You are the
Why
you
would
that
you?
is
How could you know that it's not
in
me?
your
The
head
me
right
that I am, the
now,
same
and
that
that
I've
can't
always
just
been.
be copied and be over there
Please say
now in some
something.
other body. It's a
Right.
different you.
Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
I don't want to
Also, I wasn't
upset you.
listening because you're a fucking crybaby.
When I was little,
This I
I
actually
love
found
the
this
silly like
descent.
tourist stuff here.
I actually love this descent. I thought it was pretty ominous. It's another
Yeah.
It's one of those great ominous moments where the game was unsettling when you realize just how deep you're going, and so much more interesting than playing tag with monsters in Omicron. Just really great moment. I love this whole
The sun was
descent.
setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods.
I thought this was a cool
For a
conversation.
brief moment,
Simon
I
is a
felt
little less dumb
connected
here.
to the world in a way that I've
Catherine
never
gets
had
some
before.
cool stuff.
It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still
What I
here.
don't understand is it looks like we're
What's the point
descending
going
through
on?
a cave.
Everyone's gone.
I thought that was just the wall. Like this thing is
Yeah, I
built
guess
up
that's the
against the wall.
shelf.
You'll never
Yeah.
be able to rebuild or reclaim what we
Wall.
were.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
mean the
really
cliff
so
face.
unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess.
What about the one we just left up there? Don't
Even
forget
the
about
worst
other
case, the darkest
Simon.
futures I could predict. They at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new
Yeah, but you gotta
friends.
look at the upside, Simon. You're not in Toronto anymore. You got that going for you.
Toronto is gone now. There's no Toronto anymore.
Catherine? Kath?
Congratulations, those harnesses don't go up. Well, enjoy the next, let's see, I got about 120 hours before your battery wears out.
I actually loved this moment. I thought it was pretty ominous. I thought it was a great way to end that conversation. Just genius.
Look at the
I loved it.
look at the jellyfish. I mean, I find like the abyss of the ocean a really cool
Yeah. More interesting than space.
place. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd say more interesting than space altogether, but definitely up there. With how little we know about it,
Hey, I know it's not much, but
how many
why are we
life
stop moving?
The
forms
power blacked out for a moment.
there are that we
It could
simply
be
never
atmospheric
even
pressure. It's pushing pretty hard.
documented
Testing
yet.
limits
I mean,
on
we
suit.
don't know. We know more about the moon than we do about
It will
the surface of the
hold.
ocean and what lives there
Does,
in the abyssal
does
zones.
time
It's
freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels emitted.
just really cool.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
There's also just this moment here where Simon is kind of dim and doesn't get the idea of like being paused.
We tend to wake up
Yeah.
when we're
No,
going to sleep.
it's like you had
Apparently,
computers.
he's never gone for surgery,
Ever-changing moment that never really
or
seems
is
to
like
take pressure.
Seamus, I guess.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess
Really,
it's
a
We had
Let's
that
Play
conversation-
is the gist of the sentence, and here's where Simon was kind of dim.
It's rough.
Could be worse.
Actually, we had that conversation a couple weeks ago, but only Rutskar and Seamus and I were on there. Campster and Mumbles, have you ever been put out for surgery? And if so, was it like you'd been asleep for a while, or was it like it was just sort of an instantaneous interruption of consciousness?
It was definitely an interruption. Like I remember I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and I remember them giving me the.
Hey, it's
here
a
we go.
friend.
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
Okay. Are we having a housewarming party?
Yep, it's a party. You are invited. Everyone's invited. Absolutely everybody in the entire world is invited to this
Biggest
party.
party
Are we dead
by
now?
proportion of human, of living human beings invited. It's gonna be the biggest party ever.
Oh, good, you're back.
Anyway, you were saying, Mumbles?
Oh, I just remember getting laughing gassed, and then I remember feeling really great and giggling, and then
Those creatures
all of a sudden I was done with surgery. Like that's all I remember. It's so weird.
So that's exactly the way it was for me and Rutskarn. Seamus felt like he slept for 1,000 years.
It was very strange.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna kill you for sure.
Huge
That's
gap.
crazy.
What about
for
you,
me.
Chris?
Yeah.
Me too.
Chris is in surgery
Is
right
Chris
now.
dead? It's just-
Looks like we're closing in on the ocean.
I'm slowly killing the
he hasn't
copy
said
of
anything
him.
in a while. I think he might have disappeared.
Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2.
I like how
Windows
Captain is
decided
just
to Maybe
Totally
Windows decided to
nonplussed.
upgrade him to Windows 10 again. Which I forgot to ask him this week how that turned out. He vanished last week because that happened to
He
him.
managed to stop it, but ended up upgrading to it anyway.
Technically.
Like intentionally.
Me, freaks me out.
So,
Oh,
Alright, let's head for
that's the
town.
scariest
happened with
thing
that?
I've heard all night.
Wait. What happened with that fucking monster in the elevator? Like, are we dead now? Did he attack us?
no, that's
What was that all
Johann
about?
Ross.
So what did he do?
He didn't do anything.
Does he
John
not
Cross is
just-
basically
He
like, okay, Mumbles,
told us he was
imagine
gonna
if
set up the
Resident
party.
Evil happened in this video game for some fucking reason.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
We're all
him.
gonna meet up at the Wow's
what he's about.
place.
Yeah, but he was a ghost, and then he attacked us, and then we woke up.
I don't
He
think he
didn't
really
attack us. He
attacked
just
us
was
so much
creepy
as
at us for
But
no
then,
you know,
that-
adequate reason.
massaged us.
It's still weird that like you pass out and then you wake up and it's just okay. I guess everything's fine. It's just a spooky moment.
Okay, people need to stop touching the screen. Seriously.
What is their problem?
Yeah, really.
I want you to come down here with a bottle of Windex and some paper towels and try at the very bottom of the ocean to clean that screen.
Did a person poop on that screen underwater? I'm seriously asking.
All right,
Is
we
it
need to
possible
wrap
for
this
a
up.
person to poop?
No.
Honestly, I
3,000
think
meters
that if the
below
circumstances
sea
are right,
level?
you don't have a choice. It is impossible not to poop.
Yeah.
I
There's
believe that
nothing you can do
experiment has
about-
been conducted billions of times in human history, and it's pretty conclusively
But
yes.
has it been conducted at the pressures that you get in an abyssal plane?
If your pressure wasn't equalized with the outside, you would implode. So that entire exercise
There would be
implies
poop.
that you've already pressurized.
Well, that would mean the poop would just get closer to your insides, along
Hey
with
guys,
everything
do
else.
you guys want to have a nice, relaxing evening? Don't read about what happens when old-timey diving suits stop working.
So this was really cool. This was the part where walking around underwater was like, yeah, okay, this makes sense.
All right, we need to wrap up for the week. That's it. That's all.
Let's
I think we'll
let's
finish
take a
up
nap
next week.
inside this happy
That's
fun
right. Get in there.
chest
Get in
here.
that dumpster like the garbage diving suit that you are.
It's not. I don't
This
quite
is a
fit.
really weird Hitman level.
Ugh.
Oh God,
I hear you.
Hitman!
Okay.
Deep sea Hitman! You got to steal diving suits. I'm done. That's my contribution.
I'm gonna go take a nap. I took like 10 Benadryls, so I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Bye.
Mumbles.
Easy mumbles.